White supremacists, neo-Nazis, and white nationalists marched in Charlottesville, Virginia in August. They were organizing behind a computer screen. And a lot of that organizing happened through a messaging service called Discord, which was originally...
So already, they're saying like, hey, oh, no, I'm not done yet. Go away. That, that you're going to be... So, if you don't know, uh, a lot of mainstream media does this a lot, where they use like, parents need to beware because of certain things, like the 3DS will get pedophiles to contact your children because of the street pass, and like okay, no, like they've been trying to smear gaming for a long time, and now I'm in Discord, which Discord is a great place because it's we can just do whatever, and we don't have to uh, control what we say or do, or it allows us to have the freedom we want in order to talk the way we want, you know. Which I'm like, well, you can do that on other social medias, but not really, because they kind of silence you from doing certain things on social medias. Like, if you're not in the know, just do whatever. Yeah, we can just do whatever. But yeah, smoking cigars. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. You're allowed to have an opinion, and you know that's different than what the mainstream wants you to have, so to speak. Um, even if that's it could be what everyone think would be wrong. Well, I still would allow them to have it because it's better to have these people in the open. Oh my gosh, Katie, this is bad timing because I'm not actually playing anything. I'm just responding to this video that tries to smear gaming. Well, thank you for coming. Um, I will shout that out because I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, but that's fine. Mm, because I'm going to shout that out real quick because that is awesome. Shoot. I want to see this. Oh, I've seen it before. It's great, and you will have a laugh. Daggone, this phone is against me all the time, so I apologize. It didn't work. Oh well. I tried to shout it out, but I guess I can't do that. I don't know. So, anyways, it's probably on a. Oh, are you kidding? You're the reason why I have an audience now. So, anyways, um, so okay, that's that. Okay, so what happens is that they're saying, let's back it up so we get some more context.
Organizing happened through a messaging service called Discord, which was originally created to connect video game players to one another. This is just the latest in the long-running shared history between the gaming community.
Every time I see that, it is hilarious. Hey, Katie, how does it feel to be a white supremacist on Discord? I know. It's great. Whoever did that, bravo. You are good stuff. What the? Oh my gosh. Uh, I want to continue because that's just worth a bunch full of lulls.
And the alt-right.
Oh, not the gaming and the alt-right. Tell me more.
Gaming culture has always been racist, it's always been sexist, but the internet has sort of allowed us to just sort of see what has always been there.
Okay. I want to go over that again. Okay, I will. Okay. You can't do that. No. Okay, that should be better. Sorry about that. I know it is. I know it is. That's super great. So I backed it up.
Vossen is a PhD candidate between the gaming
Okay,
community
hold on,
and
hold
the
on.
alt.
We're gonna go back real quick. I want you to hear that again.
Gaming culture has always been racist. It's
Always,
always been sexist, but
always.
the internet has sort of allowed us to just sort of see what has always been there.
Emma
Yes, yes. You've always been that way. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the sweet part is the next part. The next part is really great. The next part is really great.
Vossen is a PhD candidate studying how sexism seeded in gaming is replicated in the real world.
Not only could they not get a not only they couldn't even get a real doctor. They had to get a candidate. Why? Always. Yes, always. Never again. Oh my gosh. Not only is this like one of the most untrue statements is like, okay, so what you're saying is that you know why Blizzard doesn't doesn't go against China? Because they have so many gamers in China. You know, like they make all their money from other countries and not just America. So so those, and what you're saying is that most gamers in China have been deep in racism. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So a professional complainer, yes, exactly, a professional complainer. I'm supposed to be responding to it, but it kind of just speaks for itself how dumb it really is. But don't worry, we'll get the stuff I actually do know about the video and how they use people's footage without their permission, which we'll get to. Oh, I'm glad no one can see that. But yeah, that's pretty funny.
Her study is based on Gamergate, a movement that began with
Oh,
intimidating
no.
and harassing
Oh,
female
no.
video game journalists
Oh,
under the guise
no.
of fairness in video game journalism. The harassment quickly gained traction. It helped catalyze the alt-right movement, which secured power and prominence during the 2016 election cycle.
When you were studying
No, I haven't done all my research about that, but so pretty much what they're saying is that Gamergate wasn't about that. It was about white supremacy, and I love it how they have this video. They have all the time in the world, and they can't do they can't do a Google search. They can't say they had this in research. And it's always like this when they have a boogeyman. They love to, from the past, they love to bring out, and one of them being like the Gamergate movement, which is basically like we need ethics in gaming journalism, and they took that as an attack somehow. But yeah, it's it's more complicated. Sorry, it's a Gamergate. Yeah, I know, Gamergate. It's like, what? I'm not saying what everything they've done is right, because there were some things that were done in the name of Gamergate that was bad, but not most of it. Because like it's not okay to send death threats, of course. It's not okay to say we want to rape people, but okay, well, so here's the thing. Who here has seen Twitter before? Okay, I want you to take a close look. Does this look like a real tweet to anybody? That looks fake. Not only that, not only does it look kind of fake, it has no comments, no retweets, no likes, no anything. I'm like, why? Why? Why do you do this? Why do you make it so easy? Oh my gosh, this is great.
2016 election cycle.
When you were studying Gamergate and
Mhm.
you were really looking at the techniques that they used.
Okay, I don't have a political opinion, but that is hilarious. Okay, let's get
Possible
going.
not to see the same techniques being used by Trump supporters.
I just find, oh, absolutely. Yeah, all of it is, you know. So, what the more recommendation from, one of the independent journalists I know who is a conservative is that, you watch one thing, and then you watch the other side, and then the truth is somewhere in the middle. So, yeah. I'm just saying that those are hilarious memes. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that.
According to Vossen, the gamers and the alt-right share common ground.
As people who are marginalized are fighting for equality, those who've traditionally had privilege, especially white men, feel that they are being oppressed by these people who are trying to just be treated as equal.
Why do you hate black people? African Americans.
Dirty, they're stingy, and they're just gross.
Xbox Live.
Okay, we finally got to the part. So pretty much, I watched another debunking of this video, and he did research on the guy in the video that was being talked to, and he was like, so why do you speak that way? I'm like, did they give permission to use your video and all that stuff? No, they did not give permission to use the video, but they don't have to because it's under the fair use law of research, which is basically fair use law lets you use other people's work as long as it's transparent toward your own for research purposes, parody, and I forget the other one, or for teaching. Yeah, I know. I trust me. I've learned a lot about fair use in the past, thanks to what's the fair use hashtag and all that stuff. It's very yeah. And so they used his footage without permission, which they said they did, and then they showed the parts where making the guy look bad, which is basically why he's acting like why do you hate black people, which by the way, it was a troll video. It's a troll video. They even admit to the troll video, but they still used it anyway, and they still did it out of context. You can. And so yeah, it makes NBC look like a bunch of crappy people, doesn't it? Ooh, spicy. Oh well.
Live and PlayStation Network both allow players to chat live while gaming. They have become havens for hate speech against women and minorities.
Oh no, not that. Oh no. As one guy said, it's not hate speech, it's called free speech. You can take it away to the Supreme Court if you want. But anyways, we talked about, so let me get this straight. If they use Twitter DMs, would Twitter be responsible then? Like, what if these guys used, Toyotas, for example? Would Toyota be responsible for white supremacy? I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. How is Discord responsible? Oh, that's right. You say it's responsible because you shoved them off your platforms, and then when they're not out in the open, they hide in secret, and instead of being out in the open, you see, when you have people just say what they say and then you leave them alone, people know where they are and what they do and what they say if you just leave them alone. Because the people who are like this really kind of open themselves up to, yeah, I don't like these people because of the color of their skin, and we're okay. So we can see them now, but since you pushed them off, we don't know where they are anymore. They hide in secret. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. But still, it's like you can talk on any platform. It's not gaming that does that. It's not Sony's responsibility to regulate their messages, because what could be seen as white supremacy or hate speech could be just friendly banter between teammates. Because believe it or not, when you're when you're an ally of somebody and they do something wrong, you wanna make fun of them a little bit, or call them something like that could make them laugh or anything like that. It happens all the time in gaming. Like it happens all the time. You, you, I even do that to myself. I'm such a dummy, or I'm this. Like it. Man, do these people live in whatever land? They live in Neverland or something? What is going on?
What I had noticed and witnessed was what I call like linguistic profiling, like just based on how somebody sounds, they kind of lash out in like very like inappropriate ways.
Rarely they do that. Usually it's the other way around. Like they'll be like, "Hey, this girl sounds, hot or something. I should go talk to her." I've seen that a lot more because, it used to be uncommon, not rare, but uncommon for women to play certain types of games and where boys are prominent, and it's like, oh, you like the same thing I do? Sweet. We should hook up. And you have like a million other dudes doing that, like, oh, okay. And that could be not the right environment for some people. And there are some people that do that, yes. Like, and most of them now, I don't think so. Like, when I played a lot of Call of Duty, and people are just mean in general. And if you can't take that space, then you really shouldn't be playing because you're easily distracted by being on the internet. Then is this your first time on the internet? Then welcome in. This is not the first place you should go if you want to tiptoe your way into the internet. It's not Call of Duty. Online privacy is pretty much almost dead. In fact, you have a thing in your house that says that's like, hey Alexa, steal my online identity. Like, we have them. Delete all my Start deleting your DMs. Yeah, we're going to continue because this is really good too.
Who votes for mission? They allow girls who votes for mission.
Hold on.
Inappropriate ways.
Who votes for mission? They allow girls to play Call of Duty in America?
Wow, they allow morons to play Call of Duty in America?
Okay. On everything. Good time. Now, what was wrong with what just happened? He fired and she fired back. That was completely normal. Like, what was wrong with that? Like, the guy was like, hey, they allow girls to play in America? And she's like, wow, they play morons. Like, it's obviously she can handle herself. She can handle herself, so what's the problem? It's especially when online gaming is a competitive sport, and you smack talk people to get inside their head so they mess up, and people will say anything to get you to mess up or give up. That's how competitive works. Like, have any of these people ever been to a basketball game and see people get in front of people's faces and say stuff to them and get them to get off guard? Like, it happens in sports all the time. Yeah, like, and it's sort of like saying, like, you can't defend yourself, so you need someone else to do it. This is kind of underlying they're trying to say, like, we need strong, like, women, but it's kind of saying that we want to make you weaker by cushioning you from it. You don't need to learn the hard truth, so we're going to make sure that you can't do it by yourself. Oh yeah, ignorance. Get educated on certain things. Absolutely.
Not everyone in the gaming community is sexist or racist. We are having this sort of internal cultural problem with sexist and racist gamers.
So, what
Are we? Are we? Last time I checked, gaming has been one of the most open platforms I've ever encountered. It's, I've, like, for example, like, I've hardly been to, like, it's happened, you know. What was that where from? I don't know. Let's go back and find out.
Sexist and racist game.
Let's
Sexist
see.
or racist.
PhD candidate, University of Waterloo Games Institute? What? Waterloo? So that's why you lost. What a slide. Waterloo the can. Oh, actually, no offense, but it kind of explains a lot. But you know what I mean. It's like the oh, what was it? Yeah, that explains like Canada because it is French Canadian. So yeah, Waterloo. I was mentioning that from Bill and Ted. So yeah, sorry, Bill and Ted. What a slide.
We are having this sort of internal.
You see, if I went to study video games, it would be something like, what if you like went to school to study video games because like it is an art form now? It is completely an art form now. Like you cannot look at BioShock Infinite and say it's not an art form, or BioShock in general, or Dark Souls, and say this is not art, because it is poetry in motion. Like the whole subtlety of storytelling in BioShock and Dark Souls is one of the, like, it has one of the biggest lines and best quotes, and I like the lore, the look of it, the style. The one of the best quotes in video game history is, "A man chooses, a slave obeys." It is really, really good. Oh yeah, it's the most open platform. It's just that it's not, and it's just that not all games are for everybody. You know, like for example, not everyone's going to play Dark Souls, even though it's an amazing game and everyone should play it. It doesn't mean it's for everyone. Same thing goes for online shooters. Same thing goes for, you know, like role-playing games. Same thing goes for, you know, it's not going to be for you sometimes, and sometimes that's okay. Doesn't mean not all video games are equal. But anyways.
Problem with sexist and racist gamers.
So, what happens when these behaviors move from the gaming world to the real world? Keegan Hanks studies
You get a small minority of people who hang out and decide they're going to be douchebags for a day.
the progression of the alt-right on the web.
Discord, as a platform, kind of had a meteoric rise in the alt-right. You know, I think many of the members
yeah,
of the alt-right were
that
actually
too.
aware of it because they were also members of the video game community. Many of them are. Discord became almost a requirement for a lot of these people if you wanted to be actively involved in the movement.
Discord is
Well, that's because, again, you shove them off of real social media platforms and they disappear, and they believe when you disconnect people from a social media platform, they're going to hide in shadows and go somewhere else. Like, that's what they do. That's what anybody would do.
anonymous and lightly monitored, which allowed the alt-right to control communications and access for thousands of users. Some Discord servers
That's it? Thousands? That's it? Like, thousands? Like, how many thousands? Like, it would be clear if you would say, if you had any amount of real research instead of quoting people or getting people from the microphone. You know, where's proof?
controlled by alt-right leaders made users post pictures of their Caucasian skin in order to participate. This
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. It's not even close. Like if you had compared the population to white supremacists, it'd be like 0.5% or something. It is. Oh my gosh, as proof of their claims. Yeah, that's great. Hey, I need to take a picture of my. No, it's not good enough. Maybe like I don't know. What's the widest part of people? Like, we need to make those pictures. You can be wearing a face mask. Show me your butt. Supreme White, anything but a pizza flavor. Pizza supremacy. Thank you guys for being here. It is much more tolerable with people who just understand where I'm coming from. It's so great.
This allowed the alt-right to centralize its message and disseminate information around the Charlottesville rallies.
Oh, Charlottesville. Oh, that's right.
Discord service played a substantial role
ghost.
in fomenting the
Oh my
riots that
gosh.
led to the death of Heather Heyer.
See that guy? He was playing driver.
After facing pressure, Discord shut down the servers used to organize in Charlottesville. The company stated, "We will
Discord missions to bring people together, not positive, no hate, no violence. Today, events in Charlottesville. Oh, thanks for ruining Discord. Like, yeah, I know. It's one of those. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, back to the
Charlottesville. The company stated, "We will continue to take action against white supremacy, Nazi ideology, and all forms of hate." Perhaps not
So they'll go
surprisingly,
somewhere else,
James
then.
Alex Fields Jr., the white supremacist charged for Heyer's death, was no stranger to video games.
Okay, time to bust this myth. So, who is not a gamer nowadays? Who is not a gamer? I mean, first you have to say, what is a gamer? But we're not going to go over that, because I think, if you want my personal opinion, what a gamer really is, I think a gamer is anyone in this hobby who puts time and money into it. Like, a real time and money into it. Who never got good. Paige Cannon, who never got good. That's brilliant. So there's about, I don't know, like, probably everyone is a gamer if you really want to be specific, especially with the way they think gamers really are. Like, if you play Candy Crush for an hour a week, you're a gamer now. Oh, okay. So, I don't think that's true, but let's go with that. So, pretty much everyone is a gamer, okay? Almost everybody, according to their own research. So, that means that you're going to have a few gamers who are maybe white supremacists, maybe believe in real hateful ideas or anything like that, or people who just think we should go out and just, take fire to a car for no reason. Like, you're going to have a bunch of people. So, yeah. Whatever. Oh, wow. Well, if she's on a Discord, oh my gosh, you need to rescue her now. No, we can't have it. So the whole point of, like, yeah, we're gonna pick out somebody, the worst person, we're gonna pick out this guy, and he ends up doing this thing, and like, but he happens to play video games. It's sort of like the whole Columbine incident, where it's like they all played Doom, and that was the reason. I'm like, no, that's a scapegoat if I've ever heard one. We should close everything. Yeah, okay. But still, they're gonna paint gamers as, these evil people because one guy did this thing, and he happened to be a white supremacist. Oh.
In 2010, his mother filed a complaint against him, claiming he struck her in the head and locked her in the bathroom because she told him to stop playing video games.
And it just ends there. Oh man, it just ends there.